Alright, let's talk about lifetime value. Previous video we talked about success matrix, money in, money out, and now let's talk about lifetime value. Lifetime value, what does lifetime value means is that how much your customers are willing to pay you over and over again in their lifetime. So I'll repeat again, how much your customers are willing to pay you over and over again in their lifetime. So I'll probably give you some examples, okay, then I'll explain a little bit. Let's say for example you're offering tutoring service or training. Let's start with tutoring service first. Probably you are charging your students 150 per month or 200 or 300, whichever amount that you make. So how much they are willing to pay you over and over and over. For tutoring, probably it's going to be a monthly thing, okay, because of the business nature and so usually you need to have monthly tutoring. That's one. And then this is actually how we calculate. So how much one customers are paying you 1 month over and over and over and over again. It could be the whole year. If your service is good, it'll be a whole year. So some of you probably they just stop until here, and then you probably don't receive the money here anymore. And why? Service issues, quality issues, or the students' problem. So you have this, but we take an average. Let's say for example you take an average of 10 people or 50 people, 100 people, then you calculate how much you receive, and then that's actually let's say for example in a year you receive 50,000 or 100,000 you have 1,000, so you have how many students? You just divided how much you receive at the end, and then divided how many students you have, then you probably have an average of how much one customers will pay you. So usually what we want to do is we focus more on lifetime value. Okay, how do we want our customer to pay us again and again and again so that we can increase our sales? Okay, so that's my point. So usually we very look into this because this is the ultimate measurements. This is the ultimate measurements. So let me use another trainers for examples. Let's say for example one customer will only come to your training one time, that's it, and then they don't pay you anymore. So it means that you have to keep let's say for example you want to hit 50,000 per month, then you need to find another customer again to pay you another 3,000, another customer again to pay you another 3,000. There's nothing wrong with that. So but the things I want to prompt you and start thinking is that how do I get one customers to pay me, like for example, even though probably it's one training, how do I get customers to pay me like 3 months later again? Okay, for it could be the same training, it could be a different training, or you find a big customers that they have like 100 staff or 500 staff, that you know that every month they will have second group again, they will have third group again, they will have fourth group again. You get what I mean, right? So if you have only one, then your total LTV is about 3,000 at one time, and you manage to find big customers, then pay you every single month, then the LTV probably is like 15,000 for one customer only. Now if I decided to find another customers which can pay me similar amount every single month, that's 30,000 a month. You just times 2, right? 2 customers. Okay, 2 customers. So that's actually what I mean, the lifetime value. So that's what I mean. So some of you probably just one time, but the same customers, they will pay you the second year again because it's a refresher training. Then it's going to be the third year again. So you know that they will usually stick with you for 3 years, then your total lifetime value, this lifetime value per year, this total lifetime value per lifetime. This would be how many years? Even though it's 3,000, then it will be 3 times, that will be 9,000. That's okay. You know that it will stick with you for 3,000, right? So for 3 years, right? So if you manage to, let's say for example, you have these big customers, and they will stick with you for 3 months, and then they will stick with you 3 months, right? Then they will stick with you another 3 years. So that's like what? They will stick with you for 3 months. Then it's 9,000. Then for some reason they like your training, they want a refresher training, that would just 9,000 times 3 years. That's about like 27,000. That's 24,000. Okay, so this some strategy wise that you need to start planning. So this is actually what we focus on. That as long as you know your customer lifetime value, some of you are startup, probably this is something new to you, but like I said, just let that sink into your head first, and then you'll rewatch again, you will eventually get the idea. So this is more on the business strategy. So how do I want to make this customer pay me again and again and again? Okay, so this is actually how it works. Let's say, for example, this is your customers, right? And then how do I want, how do I want to make my customer pay me again so that I can increase the lifetime value? So it could be you upsell something, or you cross-sell something, you introduce a membership, you introduce a new product, or it's a subscription model. Okay, like for example, those tuition actually, let's say for example you target on level 1. Some people are very smart. I only help level 1. I only spend money to recruit level 1 students. And you know that actually there probably are level 2 students, or primary students, or standard 2 students. You know that actually if you do a good service, they will actually stick with you for many years. Okay? They will stick with you for many years. So if I manage my quality, so even though they only pay me 1,008, so it means that they will stick with me for 4 years. So level 1, I have level 2 program, year 2 program, I have year 3 program, and year 4 program. So it will become a set. I make one customer 7,002. So now I know one customer will pay me 7,002, and on average, of course some will leave on year 2, but let's take an average, right? I roughly know the numbers. So then I can focus on increase the number of customers. over here. How? Is by doing advertisements. Getting more leads to come in. Okay, getting more leads to come in, become a lead, and then you convert them to become a sales. So it goes back to here. I spend 1,000 to get 100 leads, and I get 60 people come for the trial class, and then I can convert 60 of them to become 30 become customers. So one customer will stick with me for 4 years. I can know that. But some of you probably just 1 year, because some of you only focus on level 4. You only teach level 4. So you only have 1 year to stick with you. That's it. Okay? Or you only have 2 years to stick with you. Some of you only teach level 5, then you have only 1 year to stick with you. Yeah, you only have 1 year to stick with you. So there are many things you need to strategize on actually how you want to make it better. But if you really want to make money, you need to start thinking, what's the upsell that I need to, is there any upsell, cross-sell, and things that I can do. Okay? Trainers, let's say tutors, right? You probably have a second program, or you only have one program. So, but I introduce holiday class in between. So I make extra money from here. Or I can introduce a VIP class. VIP class means that I VIP class for only 5 students, that's it. Or 10 students in a class. So that's a very small class, but I can pay more attention, but I charge a premium price. That's actually another way to make money. For trainers, it could be you adding consulting. So it's all about, let me go back first. So one thing is, I probably find a big client that can pay me every single year. Again and again and again. That's one way to do it. But you have to look back at capability, how many big customers you can get. Some of you can get. Then the second thing, can I add in consulting in between? So consulting, I charge extra money. Or multi-training. I probably can do team building training. Over here, probably I charge for 10,000. Or I partner with other trainers that I have this student, can I work with you? and I introduce this and I profit share. That's another way to help you to make more money. So probably after your profit share make 7,000, then it will become 7,000. So that actually increase your money in. You will increase your money in because you have upsell, you have cross sell. So some of you probably don't have. Some of you only have one. So when I first started, I only had one. So there's nothing wrong, but because when you are startup, right, you need something to work first. So if you have only one, just stick to one and focus on getting the whole marketing process works first. So because you need to survive, you need money to come in, right? So you need to survive. So the first thing is, but at least now when you listen to me, right, you have an idea like how you can you have an idea actually how you can how you can make more money in the future. You can plan a new programs, you can plan a new training just to sell back to them again and again. Okay, so this is trainers, and even though you're not trainers, it's the same. So the next thing is also for me, I have a one-to-one coaching that I can upsell, and I will coming up on new trainings for Q2, Q3, Q4 again. So I have to plan my time. I have to plan my marketing, plan my time, and so that's actually how I do. So I probably have level 2 program also. So that I'll charge money for that. So that helps me to like make more money from one customer, because I know once I sign up for your first course, then I know that I will start brainstorm on my end. I will start thinking, what do you need after you attend this? Now, you probably are like Mr. Zainal or Teacher May or whatever, some of my students. Now you probably are making 5 figures already. Okay? 5 figures a month already. So how do you want to go for 6 figures per month? So then actually I need to plan out something. I need to improve myself. I need to plan out something. How can I work with you? How can I add value to you, and so that you will pay me again? So that's actually how we think behind the scenes. So I want you to learn how we think, how we plan. So if you do not know what to upsell, I come to that stage before, which you absolutely do not know what to upsell. It means that your knowledge is already stuck in here only, that's it. You only know how to sell one thing, that's it, which is what you're good at. And you still make money from there. So the next thing you need to look at, okay, how do I need to improve myself? What kind of courses, books that I need to read to improve myself, so that I understand it and I can teach my students to improve again. Then they will pay me again, pay me again, pay me again. You get it? Okay. So that's one thing. I do have an Excel sheet for you to look at. I think my Excel sheets will be on the on this. Where is it? There's an Excel sheet from I think it's on this side. So you can actually look at it. So it's all about money in, money out. So usually what we look at is how many sales I can look in, and how much it costs from advertisements that I spend. So probably I spend 90,000 and I probably make 250,000. That's a very good amount, right? That's a very good amount, right? So this is actually how we make money at the end. So that's actually what you want to calculate. So this is average order value. So if you do not know what this means, doesn't matter, because it's totally new to you, then you probably don't have to do this first. But as long as you know the concept of money in, money out, then it's fine. But some people are already quite established, right? When you're looking at this, usually this one I will probably explain this first, easy for me to explain. So usually I will want to look at, okay, how average order values means that how much a customer can pay me. Let's say, for example, I use this as an example. Usually one customer, if I offering tutoring service and then they stick with me for 4 years, and I will know that one customer can give me 7,002. Again, they probably will stop at year 2 because they need to move away or migrate or whatever it is, doesn't matter. So 7,002 per customer. Then what they call how many transactions. So let's say, for example, how many transactions per time period. Let's say, for example, they pay me 1 year they pay me about 1,008, right? 1,000. Then probably they pay me 4 years. One transaction, second transaction, 3,000. Let me get it. Yeah, right. There's one transaction. I calculate this as one transaction. But if I really want to make use of this number, right, it's 150 times 12. So 150 times 12. Then they'll stake me for 4 years, right? So that will be 7,002. That's 7,002. So if you feel confused to fill out this number, then it's okay, but you get what I mean, right? So it's just for you to calculate total cost of conversion, how much you spend on ads or hiring costs or whatever. So you just fill out the numbers. Then you will know so how many sales you have. Okay, let's say you have 2,500 students or 300 students. Then you know that you are spending 300 to acquire one student. Okay, so then I can start planning. If I want, let's say I spend 300 to acquire one student, and if I want 1,000 students, then I need to times 1,000. That give me I need to spend about like, how many thousand? 30,000. I need to prepare 30,000 budget across 12 months. That's actually how we plan out things. But, so this is actually what I mean. Okay, this is actually what I mean. So I probably can demo and other things for you. Most of the people to do Sony Ravine. So I use Sony Ravine as examples. So you look at this, and he offer this breakthrough training, and then after that, if you want to register, right? The second page usually you will see they will try to upsell you a VIP class. Okay, VIP class, and then this one I think it costs you about how much is it? I forgot how much it is. I don't know how much is it. For how much is it costs? It didn't say how much it costs, but I think it's a few hundred. Oh, sorry, it's about 1,907. So one customers, they register for free. Okay, register for free, but actually they upsell you. Okay, because they want to increase your lifetime value. Remember? So one customer, I try to upsell you, and not all people will buy, but they will take an average, and then after that, once you buy it, and then they will offer you another $47, upsell another $47. So some people will buy. So if people buy everything, so 197 plus 47 is about 200 plus. So on average, I probably have upfront I can make 200 plus, but you haven't factored in he will sell you another programs, it's other things which is at least the Power Within or Business Mastery program, which is cost about 10,000 or 20,000 and so, and it's Platinum coaching, so it's about 100,000 or so. So you see, this is probably for a startup, it's too much for you, right? It's overwhelmed for you, but doesn't matter. For established, you probably are doing something, then you just treat it as a revisions. So then my point actually is that if you want to make money, that's actually how we plan. So if you only have one program right now, doesn't matter. I just survive first. Okay, I just survive first like them. Survive first, I make money first. Okay, then once I make money, I have more time to plan, to hire, to delegate, to plan. How do I want to add in some things? I improve myself, okay, I can add in something, I can offer one-on-one coaching. I improve myself, I can offer another training activity. I can introduce 4 training in a year. So once you know that you have your lifetime value of your customers, there are some cases actually where eventually when you lose some money upfront, you'll feel okay with it, because at the end you know that you'll make much more money across 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, because first thing first, you know that you provide a very good service that will stick with you. So there's some things that you need to work on it, the service quality. And then the second thing, you know that you will start planning second programs or third programs, not just randomly open another program, but a program that is related, that is easy for you to sell. Okay, so then let's say for example English class, then you can offer English coachings, English speaking. So let's say for example English tuition, you can offer English public speaking. So that makes sense, right? Easy for the customer to feel it makes sense. I will pay again. I'll pay again. It's not like English classes and suddenly jump into gymnastic. It doesn't make sense, right? Okay. So these are all pre-planning, but what I mean is, in some cases, even though you are losing a bit money upfront because you spend some money on ads, and then you cannot cover the ad costs at the front, but eventually after the second month, let's say for example some tuitions, right? The first month you probably don't make money because it just break even only. That's it. The ad cost that you to spend, it probably just break even. So you don't make money on that. You just break even. That's it. So then, but you know that they will pay you on second month again. They'll pay you on the third month again. They'll pay you for, eventually they will stick with you for 3 years or 4 years. Then you will know that even though I don't make money on the first month, it's okay. I will know that I'll make for the second month and up until 4 years onwards. So that's actually something that you need to have, because if you do not understand the LTV, right, then you will start to ask me, okay, how come I don't make money on the first month? But this is really how the business works, you see, because the ad cost goes up, Facebook change something, the ad cost goes up again, competition come in, the ad cost goes up again. So then you start asking me why I don't make money. I spend so much, but I only make money here. But you don't see that actually you make money. You make so much money. You don't make 150 for the first month, but you don't see actually you are making 7,002 across 4 years, or 1,008 in 1 year, and you come and argue with yourself that I don't make the 150 on the first month. It doesn't make sense, right? This is not how you're gonna run business. Okay. So understand this well and plan well, right? This is what I mean. This is always what I mean about every successful marketing is well prepared, well planned before you run any ads. Okay, understand the concept very well, and start brainstorm on what I've just discussed and start to looking at it. Okay.